Hello, welcome back to another episode of Cooking with Love. I'm your host, Monique Gigi, and today we are going to be finally trying a vegan recipe. Yay! Not that I haven't done them before, but this is a new one, and it's kind of an experiment. So, not kind of, it is, because I haven't made this at all before. I got asked about some vegan dishes. I'm not trying any of those just as yet, but they will be coming. But this is something that was kind of on my mind. So I'm trying not to eat as much meat. This week has been treacherous. Like, I've ate some of the most trash stuff that I've not eaten in a long time, but it was good and I enjoyed it, and it's okay to do that sometimes, just not as often. But yeah, so we're gonna get started. I am making a quinoa enchilada, Mexican, I don't know the technical name for it. So on Pinterest, it was named as Mexican quinoa, but technically I'm kind of baking it, so it's more like enchilada, quinoa enchilada bake, I guess you can call it that. Yeah, so I'm trying to make sure, I think I told you guys, I'm trying to make sure I drink my water, and I feel a little dehydrated, so bear with me. But yeah, so I've of course already started a couple of things. I've already cooked my quinoa. And this is the brand that I use. I think I've showed you guys this before, but basically quinoa in a bag. It does come in all white. If you don't want to use the tricolor, that's perfectly fine. So I'm gonna start by, you guys see that pepper? Cutting these mini peppers up. I got these from Aldi. Aldi is bomb, you guys. If you don't go there, you absolutely should. I think I should get my smaller knife. Just make this a little easier on myself. So I'm gonna try and follow the recipe that I saw, even though like I glanced over it, and it's not gonna be like an exact tea because, okay, one of them I saw was like baked, and the other one I saw was like just from the stove, and I was just kind of like, I don't know. A lot of times I see stuff and then I kind of mix it up and do my own thing. So it's gonna be a little bit of both, you know. Getting these seeds out of there. You guys, so I'm doing this new thing where I actually just record on my phone because as you guys know, for those that have been watching, is that for whatever reason, oh, I got hair on my face. The videos had not been saving for, I don't know why. Like, I was recording, and I'm not sure it's because I didn't update the app in enough time before I recorded, or whatever. Then I tested it, and it worked, and then when I did it again, it didn't work. So I was just like, you know what? I'm just gonna record from my phone and avoid the foolishness, which I kind of don't like because I like talking to you guys and interacting with you guys. But if you watched the last episode of Cooking with Love, I made strawberry waffles, so that is up. If you want to see the ones that you all didn't get to see on YouTube, then you have to go to my Periscope and type in Gigi Lux, Gigiluxe, and those episodes are there. So they're about, I think, 2 of them that I couldn't get to upload. So there is gumbo, which I was really kind of teed off about, but not like for real teed off. And I also did kind of like a mukbang, or however you pronounce it. Whatever. I did that as well. And I taste tested a couple of did like a comparison taste test of 2 different vegan eggnogs, so, or holiday nogs as they're called. My favorite is still hands down the So Delicious brand. I do like the flavor a little bit better of the what was the other brand? It was Khalifa Farms or something like that. I don't know. I think my daughter drinks the rest of it. The flavor of that one is really good. However, it doesn't have the thickness that you're used to when when drinking eggnog. The So Delicious brand is thicker, so I think that's why I enjoy that one a little bit more. So you don't have to use these colored bell peppers. You can use regular red ones or green ones, whatever you like. I'm just taking my knife and taking that around the top of the pepper to cut that piece out. I guess I could, maybe want to cut that down, open it up, and then you want to take the seeds out. So, you guys, one of my favorite songs is on right now. Every time I listen to it, I like want to stop and just worship. It's called Nothing Else. And the one I like to listen to is the one from a gentleman from Bethel. But I believe the original is someone from Hillsong whose name is Corey. But yeah, just look up the song Nothing Else by Bethel. And I think both of them kind of come up. It's an amazing song. I think I talked about it before too. But I think I am going to do like another gumbo, but do it all from scratch. So, because I've never made it from scratch. Not that I can. I just, hey, when things are made easier, you just, and if it still tastes good. But one reason I will say like I wanted to do from scratch is because I think they changed the recipe on the base that I was using. To me, to taste a little richer. I mean, I could be wrong, but that's my opinion. It needs to taste a little better, but I don't know. I could be tripping. Sometimes we do that. But yeah, so I'm just cutting these up. Normally, you guys, I would have some of this cut ahead of time, but did not do that today. I was steady trying to get the other things prepped, so I was like, I can cut the bell peppers. It's not a problem. So I do have some other things already pre-prepped that I will show you guys. This hair thing, like, you guys, I have not had hair like this in quite some time. And I'm so tempted to grab some clips and pin it back because it keeps getting in my face. Trying to do something new. My birthday is coming up, so yeah, I'll just switch it up a bit from my usual gray that I've been rocking since summertime. So it's funny, I was working like, oh, I didn't recognize you. Oh, okay. I'm like, yeah, it's me. It's still me. Which is always funny, you know. And I usually, like, you guys probably don't know this, but back in the day, well, I don't mean to say back in the day, probably like a couple years ago, I would change my hair like every week, like sometimes every 2 weeks, but like I very frequently would change my hair. I just, one, it keeps me from cutting my hair because I love short hair. I think I'm finally at the point of like, nah, I can't say that because I wanted to cut it the other week. I was just like, I'm just going to cut all my hair off. Just going to do it. But it keeps me from cutting my hair because it's like, oh, it's always different. I'm trying something new. And so I have to wash my hands because this is just in my face. There we go. That's better. But yeah, it keeps me from coming, and I like to look, I like looking different, the versatility, and you know, it's funny, normally I come on with the topic, most times I think I have. This time I don't even have one, so we'll see where the conversation goes. Technically it's not a conversation because I don't have you guys on here to talk to today. It's like, bummer. I'm gonna have to figure something out. Trying to make sure I keep these seeds out of here. Anyone else always have trouble with keeping the seeds out? There have been times I've been like, nah, whatever, it's in there now. I'm not getting that out. But it's not what I'm feeding other people. It's like just me eating. I'm like, yeah, whatever. I don't care. It doesn't bother me. And not that there are a lot in there, but it's like, oh. And these are our tricolor peppers. I didn't even check the camera and make sure you guys could see or not see how it was cutting. Hopefully you guys can see what I was doing. I didn't think about that until just now. These little seeds. Okay, and so now, I guess I could have told you guys, I'm gonna try to start doing it, telling you all the ingredients ahead of time. Red onion, you guys know I prefer red onion over white onions. It's just my preference. You can do as you please, but that's how I like it. And normally I don't have a rhyme or reason for how I cut the onion. Just whatever's clever, Trevor. Hopefully I can move this back enough where you can see. I'm trying not to touch it with the... There we go. Okay. I'm gonna cut these into slices. I'm trying to do it. No, it's okay if it's kind of big. They're gonna be cut up pretty small. And then I'm going to, normally I try to make sure they all stay together, but whatever. We'll cut this and then we'll cut those pieces that didn't stay together. So now, you guys can't even see. There we go. You want to be careful, please don't cut yourself. And I'm not great at cutting. You know, some people are like, their knife skills are amazing. I do want to learn to get better with my knife skills. Alright, we're going to put that in the bowl. I think that might be, that might be awesome. I use, because my daughter is also eating this and I don't want to overpower her with stuff that she's like, yeah, I really like that. And, let's call this a bell pepper. Jalapeno. So I'm not going to put all of the seeds in here because, of course, that's what makes it hot. So I'm going to make sure I take as many of these out as I can because, like I said, my daughter is eating this and I don't want it to be, you know, overpowering. I want her to still be able to enjoy it. So I'll probably take out all the seeds of at least one side and then just leave some of the seeds of the other side. So I'm just taking the knife and get those out of there. The song is so beautiful. It just talks about how, like, he wants nothing else but God. Nothing else will do, nothing else will satisfy, which, to be in that place of awe with God is just like, yes, Lord, just, you know, because really we all are searching for something, and that something is always God. If you don't have him in your life and if you're not allowing him to complete you in ways, you know, that's my opinion. You don't have to agree. But I think about times in my life where it's like, oh, I wanted a man to make me feel fulfilled, or a certain thing I was doing, or school, or even kind of looking at my daughter to fulfill my life in certain ways. It's like, no. Nothing is going to fulfill you give you peace like I can. Nothing. So hopefully that's not too much bell pepper. I mean, bell pepper. What is this? Jalapeno pepper. Listen, you guys, I am hungry and my head hurts just a little bit. I need to drink more water, like I said. Oh, this is garlic, fresh garlic. I am cutting, about to cut. First things first, I am going to, how do I want to do this? Oh, that smells so good. I love garlic. Garlic is amazing. I think one thing I am going to do, I think I'm going to put garlic in there first. So I'm going to heat my skillet. Put some olive oil in there. Might have to move this so you guys can like really try to just move this with my pinky, with my nails. Just there we go. I'm not really touching on it like that. And I'm gonna take another piece of garlic. I put this on the cutting board, put the knife down on it, basically pop it open, take off the outer parts. Voila! And now I'm going to slice it. In the smaller pieces, and I'm going to chop it. And I did cut off the ends. I don't want those in there. So first we're going to, I'm trying to make this so it's not super long. I'm gonna put the garlic in there. And start sauteing that. Now, one thing I am going to start doing while that is going, I'm going to take my quinoa, just wash my, and this is what it looks like after. I'm going to open this up, my kitchen scissors, which I avidly wash for those that may be wondering. And I'm going to put that in this pot. Now you guys, I know all of a sudden I have a cough a little bit. So I was in the store and now we're going to put the rest of this in there, which really looks really pretty. Oh, in case you're wondering, you will also need black beans and corn. Okay. The recipe called for frozen corn, but by the time I went and looked at it, I had already boiled it. So I'm just gonna take the corn and cut it off. So just like that. Of course, you don't have to. I already had this in here, so I knew I had corn. I knew I was gonna make the dish, but so I was like, oh, okay, well, I don't need to buy any. So of course, we're gonna put some seasoning. It did call for cumin, but of course I always use this. I need to buy some more adobo. It's like, I love that stuff. I already have garlic, so I'm not gonna use any garlic powder and cumin. I'm gonna put that in there. I wanted to use some enchilada mix, which I still might do, but technically it wouldn't be vegan because I looked at the recipe and it said contains milk. So If you want it to be like enchiladas, like use enchilada sauce, you have to find a vegan one. Ooh, that was, ooh, that was, this is looking beautiful. Put a little bit more of this cumin in there. I'm gonna bring this closer so you guys can see how pretty this looks. Wowzers. So, I'm gonna take the corn, put it in here. Try to break this up a little bit. I didn't boil it for a long time, I think. I don't know how long I boiled it for, but it wasn't a long time. So I'm just gonna put that in there. Trying not to drop any of it. And I have another one. It's a little rough. I've been through some things. So, I was in the store and I was like getting all the stuff that I had saw on the recipe, even though like I didn't fully look at it, but I had to just be like, okay, this is in there, that's in there. I bought some vegan cheese, so we will be putting that on top. And I was in the frozen section. I think that's when I was deciding, like, am I gonna get regular, like, corn? I thought about, like, wait, I already have corn. We're gonna put that to the side. And that's when I saw this, you guys. So, like, basically, everything that I'm gonna make was already in here. And I was just like, So, that is an option. So what I'm gonna do is kind of mix it up myself and then probably combine it. I'm gonna taste test that. I think I've had this before, but I'm really don't remember. The recipe did call for chicken broth, but because we're doing vegan, we're not gonna use chicken broth. We're gonna use veggie broth. So there we go. It's the Swanson brand. Put that there, and that's just one bag of the quinoa. And I have my black beans here. They are drained. You guys know I like black beans, so I'm gonna be a little heavy-handed on that. And I'm gonna put some of this in here. Again, you guys, sometimes I don't completely go by a recipe, so I'm putting that in there, and I'm going to actually gonna turn up a little high because of course we don't want it to be watery. Put that in there, let it start cooking. You wash my hands. That's not my Abbott hand washer. And then I wanted to put I did throw some of this stuff away. It's in the way. Let me throw some of this away, rinse this knife off because I still need to use that. And I need to put this up. Oh, we also have cilantro is going to be in here. What else? Some limes. And, oh, excuse me, some vegan cheese. So, I don't know why I accidentally grabbed a bag this big, but whatever. Whatever is clever, Trevor. We got that going. I'm going to turn this up as high as possible. Throw this stuff away. These little seeds have gotten like everywhere. I'm going to have to come back later with the paper towel and get some of this up. So that is cooking. Wash this cutting board off. Cut a few other things. Dry that. But I hope you guys are having an awesome day, awesome week. I hope this week has been great for you all. So we also, I think I just said limes, I'm not sure. You guys, I have bought limes so many times and not used them. It is ridiculous. Like, I plan on making this ice cream since like the beginning. I feel like the beginning of time, even though that's of course an exaggeration, but it's been a while. And like in all seriousness, it's like I've made none of it. Like, and I've let so many limes go bad. Like, it's crazy. Turn this down. Looks like a lot of that has kind of cooked out. I'm going to, and I want to use like, I really want to use some taco seasoning. I think I am going to, depending on how this tastes. Yeah, we're gonna see, because if it needs it, I'm gonna put it in there. Turn this down. And the reason I didn't put the veggies in there right now, because I want this to get the flavor of the veggie broth and the seasons I put in, and I don't want the veggies to overcook. So that I have already sauteed. So give this a little. It's cool, but it needs some more cumin. And there we go. And now I'm going to turn this down some because the taste is pretty good. I'm gonna put my other sauteed veggies in there. Oh, I gotta sneeze. God bless me. I'm gonna put that in there. I'm gonna mix that together. This is from the inside of the jalapeno. I don't eat that part. Alright, so we're going to taste again now that everything is incorporated together. Remember, have a separate spoon. That's good. I'm going to add more cumin and garlic powder. You know we have fresh garlic in there, so I'm gonna really get a little extra. So I'm gonna heat my oven to 375. And I'm gonna put on 400. Because basically it's already done. We just want everything to kind of settle in. Low key. Let me taste this. If it tastes pretty similar, then we're all good. Okay. If it doesn't, I'm not putting this in there. It looks pretty similar. Exactly what I just made. This is like I said, there's always other options. So it smells good. That's what it looks like. Make it another fork. Spoon out of there, and it says this is Santa Fe. Tastes very similar to what I just made. And because I'm putting it in here, this is fairly large size. Actually, I'm going to put the rest of these like you guys know. I don't even know why I played myself like that. Like, just put them in there. What I'm going to do now is just go ahead and put this in there. Mix it all in. I don't want to be wasteful. And mix that in. But by all means, like, you could definitely make this yourself. You don't I don't know what is going on. It looks good though. It looks really good. So I am actually going to put a little bit more of this in here because I don't want it to be too dry. Because it is also going in the oven, so. And I have a couple other ingredients I'm going to add before I put it in the oven because it is still going to be on. Just letting, and the reason I'm leaving it on, even though technically it's not, letting those flavors marry each other and love on each other and, you know, all that jazz. Pop this off, might as well eat it. So now I'm going to take my limes. Maybe I should, I will, because I haven't, for whatever reason, I just haven't, I have one of these, and I just haven't used it. So, why not allow today to be the day? Like, I'm always like, oh, I want one of those, and I got one, I haven't used it at all. So, hopefully you guys can see. Just take it and squeeze that layer. Oh, this is awesome. Oh yeah. Say what, say what? Because I did put that chicken, not chicken broth, vegetable broth in it. I'm gonna add some more cumin because we don't want, and I don't know about y'all, like some of these are like so horrible trying to get it out and I don't want to open it. You guys can't even see me. And then can't get it out, like, it's a pain in the butt. So, turn it up just a little bit more. Actually gonna squeeze the other half of that in there. And I just put that in there and there we go. I am gonna take a little bit of cilantro. And I'm gonna put some of that in there. Not a whole lot because I like to use it as a garnish too. So at the end, I'll put some on top. Just make it look pretty. You guys can see what I'm doing. Just took it and not finely chopped, but like lightly chopped, and I'm just gonna put that in there. Oh, look how pretty that looks! Yes. Now, an option. I guess technically it wouldn't be vegan unless you made your own, or found vegan. I keep forgetting you guys can't see me. Enchilada sauce. This is what I've been using, and it's really, really good. I might make my enchiladas, baked enchiladas, which is more like, it's a layered one. I haven't made it in like forever. It's my aunt's recipe. This stuff is really good, and I've started to use it, but it has milk in it, and technically it wouldn't be vegan then. And for all my people who want me to do a vegan dish, can't use it. So we're gonna take, actually, I don't really need this right now because I'm not putting that on top until the end. So I'll grab my, I have a lot of pots to wash. You guys, I'm not gonna use the word hate, but I just like washing dishes just as much as I dislike having dishes in the sink. So it is like always a struggle for me. I'd be like, oh, I don't feel like it, but I don't want the dishes in the sink. So it's a pain. So this is what it's looking like. That looks really good, you guys. Hey, 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 hey. let me get a, maybe I'll do I stop the smile because I'm like, maybe I can get a good, what do you call it? Oh, like the little picture. I can't think of it. But anyway, so maybe I can get that as the, you know what I'm thinking of, people. You know exactly what I'm thinking of. The thumbnail. There we go. So what I am going to do is, I guess I can sit it here and do it. Pull this to the side. Don't drop anything. Set this here because we don't want to burn any surfaces. Scissors to the side. These are Lagasse pen I have. Maybe this will be one too. I always wonder how like people get really good ones, but some people are using like professional things and you know, whatever. I'm not doing any of that. So I didn't taste it again. Now I'm like, oh, I want to eat. I'm hungry. I think this is the other spoon. Make sure I don't need anything else. You guys, that is good. That is really good. It's hot too, but that's really good. That's good. Man, God is so amazing. You guys, my shirt says look at God, but that is so true. Like, let me keep it real with y'all. I was thinking about quitting school, even though I'm going for my absolute passion and what I know I'm called to do. But things lately, like this semester, has not been the greatest. And I've kind of been like, okay, God, what am I even supposed to be doing this still? Even though, like, I know for sure, like, I'm doing exactly what I'm supposed to be doing. It's just been, like, tough, like, mentally draining and just, I don't even know. You know, the devil want to come at you and your own thoughts and feelings about yourself. And, you know, it's just been something else. And so I literally was thinking about, like, quit. Like, I don't even know if I'm going to school next semester. And my friend... I'm gonna try my best not to cry. I was talking to her and we, you know, talking about a bunch of different things. And like literally right before we got off the phone, she's like, yeah, and don't stop going to school for psychology. And I just kind of stood there and I stopped in my tracks. And I was like, because I've not told anybody that this week that I thought about quitting. And I was like, I started laughing because I'm like, God, you're funny. And she's like, and I couldn't even hear what she was saying. And she's like, she said she was in class. She like had just got to class. She would call me back. And I was just like, God, you are funny, like real funny. And then my phone starts ringing. I look at the number. I'm like, I don't really know this number. And sometimes I pick up numbers I know, sometimes I don't. I just answered it. I'm like, hello, and they're like, Monique? And I'm like, Monique? And she's like, yes. And she was like, oh, I'm calling from the school, and we see you haven't registered yet. And I just started cracking up laughing. I was like, God, you are funny. I said, and in my head, I'm like, okay, God. Like, obviously, I hear you. And in my head, I'm like, okay, I'm off early today. So I don't know what day I'm gonna be able to go. So if it's not today, maybe this isn't you guys. Like, you know, you kind of, and I don't want to say play those games, but we play those games with God. And I'm gonna grab the cheese. If I can find it. Oh, here it is. I bought some vegan butter too, so we're gonna see how this tastes. Country Crop plant butter with almond oil. So I'm gonna try that on here soon too, with maybe something else I saute or cook. We'll see. And this is the Daiya brand of cheddar cheese. I watched like a review video. I think it said this one and the So Delicious brand were pretty good, but we'll see. It smells like cheese. I wasted some. I want to eat it, but that towel has been like all over my hands and pots and pans, so we won't eat that. But this is how we're looking so far. So I'm gonna keep doing that until I can get a good one. Cause sometimes the one YouTube chooses, like, oh, listen, you guys, I know sometimes you're like, she looks crazy on it. It's because other than that, I have to like watch it all and then like maybe go to get a screenshot and then post it. So, you know, sometimes like whatever, I'll just go with the one that's up there. It just is what it is. I really wish I can get a picture of this before I do this, but it's okay. So we're just gonna put that on top. But yeah, it was crazy. Like, she called and she's like, yeah. I said, this is God. And she's like, yeah, sometimes. I said, God works in the studio. She said, he sure does. Sometimes we just need a little pop over the head. And I was like, God, you are so funny. Like, I had no intention. I mean, I was questioning a lot, but like, oh, let me go back. And so we're talking and she's like, so I have today available at this time, this time, and this time. I was just like, I'm laughing. I'm like, God, you are so funny. Like, so funny. So I'm going today to go register for classes. And in Jesus' name, next semester is going to be so much better. And I'm going to keep walking in my calling and getting it done until it's done. You guys, I have so much to watch. But thankfully, they're like, I don't know, I'm weird. I would rather wash a few big pots than a lot of small stuff. Am I the only one like that? I'm sure I'm not. I'll clean this off too. But yeah, here we go. Like, she is really trying to get a good picture. Listen, I think it helps sometimes viewers to be like, oh, maybe I should cook on that. But it's already starting to melt, so that's good. But yeah, the guy in the video I watched, he said that this was one of the brands that he had used before in different dishes. But he was doing like, I think he did a test to see like how they tasted just raw out the packaging to just eat. And then he was tasting this, checking to see how they melted. If it was, I think some of them were like goop. Some of them he said were like sticky like gum. Some of them were like actual cheese texture. And then I think he did one more, but I was like listening to it. I wasn't like watching it. Yeah, so, but I remember him saying all the names, so yeah. But that's that, you guys. If you're doubting anything in your life that you know you're called to do, just ask God for confirmation. Just talk to him about it, because he will definitely show you. Like, I was ready to quit what I know that I'm called to do. That just further lets you know, like, Satan's about our lives, and he wants all of us to give up prematurely. You know I'm called to help a lot of people, not just where I am, but globally. And Satan wants to do whatever he can to stop that. He wants to try and stop you from whatever you're called to do. So I just encourage you to not give up. Pray for strength. God will give it to you. And yeah, there may be some tough seasons, but that doesn't mean it's the end. You know, we got to keep pressing on. I'm going to end this here because it's about that time. I got to get ready to go. I will be posting a picture on my Instagram of how this turned out. If you missed the last episode of Cooking with Love, go check it out on my YouTube channel, Monique Gigi. I have pictures of the stuff I've cooked on my Instagram. It is Gigi Lux, Gigiluxe, and that is the same for my Twitter. If you're cooking something that I've made, let me know how it turned out. You know, just message me under the video, whatever. Direct message me, that's fine. If I'm online while you're cooking, I'll answer any questions that you have. If you alter for your taste buds, let me know how it came out. You know, I'm all about food. I want to hear how it turned out. Or if something I said blessed you, or you know it's for something else, please share it. Please like, share, and subscribe. I appreciate it. Thank you guys for rocking with me all these, I think now 38 episodes, not including the ones that are stuck on Periscope for now. But in Jesus' name, they will pop up like the other ones did. So, you know what? I pray you guys have an amazing week. I pray that you begin to walk in your calling, your purpose if you are not, and that you seek the Lord on finding those, finding out what that is. And I pray for your strength and your peace. I pray this episode not only fed your stomach, I pray it fed your soul. And you guys have a great one.